Please don't change a dad when it's Cambridge Gucci live. Quiet on the set, Cambridge Gucci going live. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, we Cambridge Gucci live. You ain't gotta lie, this is Cambridge Gucci live. Please don't change a dad when it's Cambridge Gucci live. Quiet on the set, Cambridge Gucci going live. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, we Cambridge Gucci live.
What up? Big shout out to everybody. I'm back. Another show, man. They've been back to back. Wally Sparks, you are now in tune to Cambridge Gucci Live. I am your host, Wally Sparks. I know what I say. Cambridge Gucci, man. I got another exclusive interview right here. My man to the right of me going to introduce himself to the world. What up, doggy?
Yo, what's going on? Ace of Truth, representing Show Me What You Got. Wally Sparks salutes, man. Thank you for having me on the show.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Just let's get right into it, man. What is it that you're doing?
So I got a showcase series that I'm doing called Welcome to the Jungle. I did part 1 in August. The winner of that show was MC Flavor. Part 2, now we're doing March 22nd, this Sunday at the Jungle in Somerville.
Okay.
This is Welcome to the Jungle Part 2 showcase. I'm hosting at this point. I've been hosting for a couple years now, but I always like book hosts to do hosting for me.
Okay.
So I can manage the event a little more. But this one, I'm going to do more hosting. You will know we got first place, second place, third place winners. We got myself as a host. We got DJ EA Sports as the DJ. Shout out to EA Sports, Wrecking Crew, Salute, Sound Lab. We got Ricardo from One Stop Productions. He's going to be a judge. So let me get straight to the point when it comes to the show and the aesthetics of the show. So the show got 5 judges. We got judges on the show because we got to value each other in the city for what we do. You know what I'm saying? If you do the podcasting, you could be a sponsor for, second, third prize, first place prize where somebody can get an interview. You know what I'm saying? So we value each other's brand and platform. So we got One Stop Productions. They got basically a party entertainment company based out of Boston. I work with them throughout the years. They do like dedicated to us parties, 30+ parties. So I think a lot of people are familiar with their brand when they throw parties.
Yep.
DJ Foreign's on there too, always spinning, DJ Warlock and all those people. So we got One Stop Productions. They're going to be basically sponsoring for as a judge, they're going to be sponsoring their service as a party entertainer. So whoever wins this show is going to be able to perform at their parties. They don't have artists perform at their parties. So I think this is an exclusive opportunity because now it allows the client, which is the promoter, to build a relationship with the artist that wins the show.
That's a fact.
We got Miss TML up North City Girls. You know what I'm saying? That's my people's right there. I've been working with her for the last couple of years. She does media. She's going to be a judge as well. She's going to be providing media, like a package bundle where you get all your singles and your photo shoots and everything pushed for about 30 days. Wow. On top of that, we got Jay Rose. Jay Rose, he worked at the Sound Lab. He's an engineer.
Okay.
But he got his own studio now, so he's going to be offering his studio. He's going to be giving out 2 hours of free studio time to the winner of the show as well.
Our artists could definitely use that, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
These things you're giving out is really helpful for the artists.
Yeah.
Shit got a lot more expensive nowadays.
Yeah. Videos are expensive. Photo shoots expensive. It's no different than somebody getting a job. Getting a corporate headshot even costs like $900.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like,
you got to pay for that too after you get the job.
Exactly. So, even with the prize pool is $2,200. That means all the judges and all their sponsorships, that's how much it equate to.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
so it's not actually
the money. No, you're not getting the actual money. No.
Because I heard some people talking about it. They was like, I'm about to get that too big, baby.
Nah, hopefully we'd like to get to that point where the artists get paid. Yeah. But I think we got to cultivate the city a little more where people start to look at competition. Because this is a showcase, but it's a competition as well. And we got to start looking at the ego a little bit different. When we do showcases, a lot of artists like to come in and just think they're better than everybody. Ooh. I think with a competition with judges, it allows you to actually respect the whole platform because it allows the judges to be a judge and the artist to be like, oh shit, this person judged me. Versus like somebody saying like, who's this random person judging me?
Yeah, like they're already lit. Yeah. As I've been saying, I got a name for that now, that pina colada shit.
Yeah.
Feel me? Coming in there all extra spicy. I got this, I got that.
That Long Island
judge me? Huh? Right.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, a lot of artists like to go out of state or, you know, say they go out of state to perform. And we don't even know how you look like out of state. We don't know how you're representing our city, our region. We don't know none of that. So it'd be great to, you know, like a little traffic stop, a little production assembly line where there's certain brands and certain people who we get to meet y'all. It's almost like candidates running for president or senator. You know what I'm saying? We get to meet y'all and be like, oh, wow, like, we work with this artist at this show. He didn't win this show, but it was dope to see him because he's grown. You know what I'm saying?
You get to see his
progression.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, exactly.
So that's what this platform is more about. My company's called Show Me What You Got. Self-explanatory, more like, you know, I looked at myself in the mirror. I said, yo, show me what you got. You know what I'm saying? And it's more like brand yourself, push yourself, make yourself more accessible, likable, and more marketable, where people can actually look at you like America's Got Talent.
I noticed.
You know?
I noticed about you too that with your branding technique, that I noticed sometimes you're Austin.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you go with the Ace.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just go with the Show Me What You Got.
Yeah.
Sometimes you.
Yeah.
Let's explain how's that work for you. Like,
I mean, it's like people that's online making different profiles. It's kind of fun because I get to be, you know, kind of like a ghost. I get to be a ghost to my brand, which is Show Me What You Got. And, you know, for me, I worked with, like, Kush Groove from Cambridge, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kush Groove, Mike, Marty, you know what I'm saying? The whole crew, the whole team, even they staff, you know what I'm saying? Because they came from a smoke shop to having all these locations
very
now.
Proud of Kush Groove, man.
You know
my
what I'm
man
saying?
Mike, big shout out, man.
Shout out Mike, man. Shout out Mike. So it's like I work with them, bringing out Benny the Butcher and Joel Santana.
Oh, really?
Yes. Marty worked hands-on with me with the Joel Santana event, so I got the approval after the second event.
So let me know this. What are you first? What did you become first? A rapper or the promoter?
I was a fan first. Yeah.
Couldn't have got a realer answer.
I was a fan first of everything. Boston hip hop, Cambridge hip hop, New England hip hop, whatever hip hop. Every other city that got their own hip hop community, I'm a fan of it. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I felt like I needed to graduate through my own success. And I say success meaning it doesn't have to be money. It has to be more through the experience, the knowledge, and the wisdom that I gained through being an artist, being a promoter, being a cameraman, being a fan, being a supporter. You know, once you have all those different experiences
Accolades.
under your belt.
Yeah.
I think being a promoter is probably the best thing to do because you have different core values that you start to look for, not only within yourself, but what people are innovating in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Which one's more difficult to do?
I think being a rapper.
Really?
Man, being
I
a
would have
rapper.
thought promoter because but then rapper you're dealing with
Being a
ego.
rapper, oh man, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you rap, I rap, but are we considered like rappers right now? I don't think so.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we're more entertainers at this point. Like, we're making music to entertain people. Before we used to rap.
Right.
Now we like, you know what?
Wow, you're bringing up a lot of good
I'm
points.
gonna put out music because I want people to like what I like. You know what I'm saying? Versus you're gonna like my style, and your style can be outdated, overrated. It could be anything. But when you worried about more about the entertainment side, you're not looking to be lyrical and all that stuff anymore. You know, that kind of devalued itself.
Okay.
I like the Kendricks, I like the J. Coles and all that, but at the same time, when it comes to listening to music, I think just average rappers that are fans of rap, that were fans of rap before they were rapping, enjoy just a good bop.
Yeah.
A good beat. You know what I'm saying? Everything doesn't have to be so in depth with being super lyrical anymore or being super trap. You know, right now drill is taking over that scene, which is a little bit too much. It's like a harsh reality for a lot of the people. It's like GTA. It's like we know about it, but we like, damn, like we don't play GTA, not because it's bad, but it's just like we don't play with that game because we understand that that's a young man's game. Like, you know, and I say young man from like 12, I guess, you know, 9 years old. These young kids are fusing into being soldiers at the age, you know what I'm saying?
Early ages.
You know, but not to get off the subject. So again, this platform is more to cultivate artists as like an A&R type of thing.
Okay.
You know
Another question I wonder, right? Because, you know, with the rapper and the promoter shit, I asked somebody else this because I figured this is interesting. Now, in the rap game, there's a lot of, like, rap beef and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, but Is there promoter beef and shit too? Does that type of thing happen?
Everything there's an ego. You know what I'm saying? So there's an ego and an ecosystem, and I think the ecosystem is affecting our ecosystem. From rappers to promoters to DJs to nonprofits to politicians to small programs. It's just so much slicing and dicing that it's like pineapples. You know what I'm saying? It's like diced pineapples at this point. And so we don't get the whole thing. And I think at this point, like, and it's not just Boston, it's not Massachusetts, it's global.
Damn, man.
You know what I'm saying? I think everybody wants to get to the first place, not realizing that the first place it's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that can be in first place.
Who's some people, the double part question with rap and with promotion, who's some people that like you watched and you got influenced by in the rap game? And like, who's some people that inspired you to want to start throwing your own events?
So I'll start the second to the first question.
Okay.
The second question, who inspired me to start events? My cousin Mark Marin, Motivate Marin.
Okay.
He used to throw Motivate Monday at Church Boston every Monday back in the day.
Yeah. Oh yeah, okay.
And so he used to do events at House of Blues as well on Lansdowne. So like he inspired me. That's my big cousin. He makes beats. He does the Beat Stew showcase as well with Brian and D Loops. So he's always been the innovator in the family that kind of, and he gave me opportunity when I did my first showcase. It was funny. Ironically, the showcase was called Show Me What You Got.
Yeah.
But it was at Church in Boston. My company's called Show Me What You Got. So
That's
it's like
dope.
it kind of, and at that time I had Peter Beats. I had Ayo, a producer that was on Wale's album that lived over there by Seaver Street that nobody knew about, you know what I'm saying? Again, Peter Beats and just other artists that at that time, 2015, yeah. That's when the game was buzzing, man.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? Wally's Sparks was Wally's Sparks.
2015 was really like the plateau.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it was exciting.
It
was exciting. You know, Usual Suspects, Bobby O, Medicine and stuff. You know, like just these artists that I'm a fan. Retrospect with June Life and my guy Spender. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, like I'm naming people that I'm just kind of would say metaphorically grabbing out the crates, but they're all Dutch Rebel. You know, I remember when Famous Nobodies were Famous Nobodies. You feel me saying? Like we can go. Richie Stacks, my guy Cambridge, you know what I'm saying? Like it's I remember seeing Millies at shows. You know what I'm saying? I could literally remember those days.
Before the glow up.
Before he was I ain't gonna lie, like I feel like he was always glowing up.
He was always,
you
but
know
what I'm
like,
talking about that.
Like y'all know him more from the trenches,
up.
but from the rap scene, it just seemed like he was always escalating and elevating.
Yeah, he always meant a lot to Cambridge out here.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Yeah.
You know, certain individuals like himself, you know, always had motion. You always see him doing his thing. Yeah. Always big shout out to Millies.
Yeah. When he was doing New England hip hop, when New England hip hop was out, which was one of my favorite eras at the time.
Oh, that website.
Yeah, that website. I don't know who the person that ran it, but shout out to you. You know, you was like basically world star to New England.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of different vlogs,
different
you had
things
to write
that were
up
going
on
New England hip hop at the time.
I'm saying? It was cool. So I remember seeing Millies in the West Coast over there with Mr. Fab and all that when I didn't even know who Mr. Fab was.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate his journey. You know what I'm saying?
That's fact.
And I'm not even from Cambridge. I'm just somebody who's a fan of hip hop, especially in our region. I root for everybody in our region. Joining Lucas. I remember joining Lucas when he was around with. You know, I'm just name dropping. It's gonna sound crazy, but like Derek Lemire, Get Money, Music Entertainment.
Okay.
Shadow Spear, Troy. What was his name? Troy Brown with Teddy Roxbury, Chrissy Moscato.
Teddy
and all
Roxbury.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Roxbury.
Shout out to Teddy Roxbury. We used to, grind out there. He was with Shadow Spear, Flotilla 13, which rest in peace, Troy. He was a guy that was, head of the spear and everything. But just that era, that generation, just like. Man, it was exhilarating. You know what I'm saying? I remember I used to do shows everywhere.
Yeah. Check out my man Teddy Roxbury, because I believe he just dropped something.
Oh, word. Shout out Teddy,
he just dropped something, and if he didn't, check him out anyways. He is by far, like, I'm not like a fan of the hip hop with the AI, but Teddy Roxbury is the best person I've seen use the AI as far as like smart. A lot of people will just chat GPT something and just give it to them. Yeah. But I've never seen anybody utilize the AI how Teddy Roxbury. Okay. He really works on it, and like,
shout out Teddy, man.
If you're looking for somebody to teach you about that, lock in with him.
Yo, I told you I was gonna come on this show. I was gonna talk. We were gonna have a good conversation. I'm naming people that I know guests don't even know or just don't remember or wasn't around that time.
That's right.
Like, even though it's the past, like I'll give an example. Albie, Cheddar DVD.
Oh,
Shout out Cheddar.
That's
he
the DVD,
he
man.
drops a lot of his old DVD shits. The things that people now to remember, like, yo, he been around, like Air
That's
to the
facts.
Streets, bro. I used to watch you, bro. Come on, bro.
Shout out to
Come
Frankie.
on, man.
Frankie,
You feel
what
me?
up, though?
You feel me?
Yep.
Into the streets, bro. What was that time? Like 1 o'clock in the morning?
Yep,
I don't know.
yep,
It was
yep.
like, come on, dog.
After the club, let out everybody.
Come on,
was
dog.
on.
Come on, niggas would be lying if they didn't say that they were watching you, seen you, heard of you in that whole 2000 era till
That's
now,
a fact.
bro.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm
That's a fact.
Come
And
on,
when
bro.
you said the name, who were some of the names that you brought out? As far as
with the Show What
bringing
You Got
out-
platform?
Yeah.
Benny the Butcher, Shay Noor, which is Trust Fam, which is 38 Specials artist. Steph G from Brooklyn.
Wow.
Joel Santana. I brought out Jadakiss to do a fitness workout with Giant, which is the godfather of doing the pull-ups.
Oh,
I
that's
brought them out
fire.
to
Like the
Dorchester.
bartenders?
Yeah, the bartenders. Yep, I brought them out. Man, I just wanted people in the hood to just get that feeling of that brotherhood. Like, when we say, like, yo, come on, King, finish that set. Finish them sets. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like,
the
come on, King,
motivation
push
and
through.
all
Like,
that.
just the language, the dialect of how to speak to each other as black men.
Yeah.
It rises your energy. You know what I'm saying?
Empowering our
You gonna
brothers
do
and
you gonna do
sisters.
pull-ups and shit that you ain't never seen just off the right words being said to you. You know what I'm saying?
a
So
fact.
shout out to Giant, the bartenders, and Jada for that show. And just countless showcases, man. Like I've done shows, and I've done a show in Seattle.
Wow.
Yes, I was in Seattle, did a show out there. Shout out Seattle. They were, man, that show started at 9 o'clock. People were there at 8 o'clock.
Oh,
Like that's how they. I wouldn't even say just hip hop. I would just say just entertainment alone. Seattle's is one of those cities. If you go out there, you throw a show, or if you perform, they're gonna show you just city love because they actually go out to those type of like bars and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
I think they
that's
were called
lit.
crocodile bars or something like that. When there's like those type of bars that people just go. It's like it's not even a pub or a dive bar. It's like a little
It's
bit
the
less than
spot.
that. Yeah, it's just a
You
spot
know?
like that. You know what I'm
Just a
saying?
spot.
Where people do folk music, independent music, kind of like a Cambridge, but a little more.
that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? That's Seattle. So shout out to Seattle,
That's
Washington,
dope.
shit like that.
That's
so,
dope. And right about this time, we'll be back. We're gonna get into a commercial break.
I done finesse me a drug dealer. Then I turned into the plug, nigga. I done flew out to a whole state. Knocked me a bitch and I made cake. I done finesse me a drug dealer. Then I turned into the plug, nigga. I done flew out to a whole state. Knocked me a bitch and I made cake. I'm in New York like I'm Pop Smoke. I'm up in Harlem like Capo. Spanish bitches call me Guapo. Plus I get it in like a vato. I'm in LA eating tacos. Or maybe some chicken and waffles. Talking some business, so go mind your business. Or one of my niggas gon' off you. I'm in Atlanta where the Hawks play. I'm in the trap where your bitch stay. Bitches in love with all this dick game. They do what I want and do what I say. I am the plugs of all plugs. I got them buzz of all buzz. I get that work and I put in work. And I get that work out, nigga, what? I'm from Boston where we get in the green. I'm from the city where we gotta eat. I'm from a city where we get it litty. And my niggas witty and we in the streets. I'm from Boston where we get in the green. I'm from the city where we gotta eat. I'm from a city where we get it litty. And my niggas witty and we in the streets. I done finesse me a drug dealer. Then I turned into the plug, nigga. I done flew out to a whole state. Knocked me a bitch and I made cake. I done finesse me a drug dealer. Then I turned into the plug, nigga. I done flew out to a whole state. Knocked me a bitch and I made cake.
Hey, I'm in New York like I'm Pop Smoke. Rockin' a Christian Dior coat. Getting real sturdy and smoking dope. She said I'm the wave and I make her float. I get in her head and she gave me throat. She gave me her bread but I need a loaf. She came with her friend but I need them both. I'm politicking like I need a vote. Finessing the plug for a better quote. I'm getting a...
Who did that joint right there?
I ain't even gonna lie to you, it's a YouTube beat. But I did pay for the lease. I don't remember his name. I don't want to say his name wrong, so just believe I paid for that lease though.
Who did the visual for that?
My guy PSP Flick, shout out Finalia from the Bean, you know what I'm saying?
Finalia.
Yeah,
Finalia's another one that
Yeah.
started with the DVD movement.
Yeah, yep.
I want to give Finalia a big shout out.
We gotta
'cause
get him out here for you.
He's the first one that ever put me on a DVD.
Okay,
Straight
okay,
facts.
okay.
Outside of the Bean back in the day, outside of Roxy, Tremont Street.
Okay, right there, Tremont. Where
Shout
Candy
out-
Bar is at.
Shout out my man Fennell.
For now, PSP Flicks, man. We've been working together for the last few months. He been shooting my content. We did vlogs, recaps, videos. So shout out to him, man. Actually, the next video that you end up putting, he ended up shooting that video as well. That's my latest video with Mecca Cashier. So shout out to him.
Okay. How many? When we talk about this rap shit, right? What is the catalog looking like? You got some tapes online, albums, EPs,
Man,
all that.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I've procrastinated my album, and it's crazy that this is like a testimony to you because you have been a person that has albums. You have been a person that's pushed mixtapes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that's all about a flow and momentum.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna drop a mixtape or album, you have to create that momentum where you know that that album's gonna get promo for the next album. Not just drop an album, push that album. Because like the excitement that you don't bring to the project is what people are gonna feel. So if you don't have excitement for that project, they don't even care about. They're not looking for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So when you was doing things, you was pushing the envelope, you was pushing the yardstick, you was pushing yourself. And I'm not gonna lie, like I push myself like that as a promoter more than an artist nowadays because I kind of got turned off by the rap game. You know what I'm saying? Not even just artistry wise, just the whole thing.
Yeah, just the direction it's going in.
Yeah. It's kind of like bagging females nowadays. It's like you miss those days of getting rejected and
walking up on a shorty.
Yeah,
you know now it's just like
I don't like the easy way.
You know what I mean? Now it's just a bunch of type in.
Yeah. Like we came up from the trenches of rap, not even the block. Like there's a lot of these artists in Boston, Massachusetts, or anywhere where they came up from the block. We came up from the music in the trenches. That means that the music was part of the block was part of the music. I feel like this era, they try to make personal issues a part of their music that's a part of the block. You know what I'm saying? That's just too much. That that's too much strings attached to the music in your real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think there's an entertainment side of you that should exist. It's like if you believe in wrestling, like I grew up before I fell in love with hip hop, wrestling was my first thing I fell in love with. I ain't even gonna lie.
That's a fact. Now you ain't even lying.
I was listening to all those intros, Triple H, Stone Cold. It doesn't matter who it was, the Dudley Boys, whoever.
What was it? Did you have a favorite wrestlers?
I'm gonna sound
anthem?
cliche. Anthem? Damn.
Yeah, like they're coming out music. You feel what I'm talking about?
Oh man, I mean he's not the best, but he's a classic. D-Lo Brown.
Ooh.
D-Lo Brown used to come out. Stone Cold 316.
Yo, that glass shatter.
My name is Austin. It was tough because when I was growing up, my first name was Austin, and the only two people that knew about Austin was Austin Powers and Stone Cold Steve Austin. So like for me, I was almost like a white boy when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Like cause like Stone Cold Steve Austin was like my favorite guy. Triple H.
Yeah,
I liked
facts.
him, but he every time he was getting beat up, he had niggas pull up and jump niggas. So
He
it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like
he had the jump crew. You was not fucking with Triple
you're
H.
not beating him. You're not beating him. You know what I'm saying? You're getting jumped.
DX was coming
and DX. You know what I'm saying? If you can't beat it, then suck it. That was a t-shirt. I had that t-shirt. I got suspended in school. I was in Mecca in Arlington. They kicked me out of school for that shit.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. It was crazy. That's how deep wrestling was, That's why I appreciate like Westside Gunn and certain people that like wrestling because it's like, that's a real thing.
Keep that with the hip hop. That's fire. I love it.
What's the odds that I'm telling you that I fell in love with wrestling first and then hip hop after? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people. So again, to say this and say that, a lot of artists should be more of an entertainer.
That's facts. My favorite. There's a lot of them,
Who's your
but
favorite?
always interest music. I'm just a sexy boy. Shawn Michaels had that fly shit.
Yeah, okay.
He came out, he came out with
yeah.
all the bras, sweet
Heartbreak
chin
Kid.
music.
Heartbreak Kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I remember him.
Fact.
I remember Heartbreak Kid.
Yeah.
Like
the Heartbreak Kid.
Yeah,
facts.
WWF's like, what was that, Sega Genesis? Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, and the best wrestling game was WCW on N64, NWO and all that. Come on, fam. Like,
yeah, that was crack.
Like, and I said, rap was happening, hip hop was happening, but the love for wrestling was there. I didn't fall in love with hip hop until I was like 14 years old, 13, maybe 12 years old. But I was a fan of En Vogue, TLC.
Ooh.
MC Light. Like before I got into the DMX, Wu-Tang, and all these dudes,
yeah,
I was into that light. Like
wow.
you know, like
Escape.
pop, rap, like yo, you know. Like, it didn't have to be lyrically rap. It was the feel of the music, you know what I'm saying?
The feel.
It's a groove thing.
Yeah,
like, you know,
yeah.
It's everything. I don't care if you was a rapper. All that.
Jeanne, Escape, SWV,
Come on,
Total.
bro. You know what I'm saying? Tony, Casey and JoJo. You gonna tell me that you ain't because there was people who fell in love with rap that did not catch that. I was listening to soundtracks. Remember soundtracks?
Yes.
Come on, fam. Like, if you wasn't listening to soundtracks, you wasn't, like, I knew niggas, my brother, he's older. He was the nigga that wouldn't listen to songs and soundtracks unless he liked the movie.
Yo, that's lit. That's true facts. I was kind of the same way. Like, I was like, ooh, we hear what they playing in the back. Let me get that.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm
Soundtrack
saying?
was the original mixtape.
That was the original mixtape. You know what I'm saying? So, like, just that era of that music was just fun. It wasn't just only rap. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Michael Jackson. I missed the Prince era and all that. I remember, you know, just like what's his name, Kenny Rogers, just
facts.
different. It wasn't just rap, bro. I used to listen to techno when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like techno,
them beats, man.
not EDM, techno. Where you didn't even have to do ecstasy, my nigga. You was just like, damn.
Yeah, word.
Mortal Kombat anthem and shit, all that.
Yes,
like, come on, bro. Like,
yes.
Come on,
that's
dog.
fact. That shit used to get me pumped.
Pumped, bro. You
Straight
had
up.
no weed, no licking. You
Finish
were ready to just fight a nigga. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, come on, dog. That's the energy that I grew up off, especially with the music. But to say this and say that, that's how I want the show to be. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I want
facts.
the show, when people feel me hosting, they're gonna feel I'm a fan, bro. I'm like Jerry Lawler. I'm like Jerry Lawler,
The
bro.
king.
Mike Ross and Jerry Lawler. Like, I'm a fan. When y'all come on the stage, I'm like rooting for you. Like,
Yeah.
if you about to win a
Commentating.
chip, intercontinental champion type
Yeah.
shit. And that's how I'm gonna make every artist feel like. And what I'm really
That's
grateful about
important.
this show, most importantly, is that I never worked with nobody on this show. And I've done showcases for years.
Wow.
And I never worked with this cast of like age group of people. So I'm excited for the judges more, because I'm not the judge of the show. I'm more of a judge of the people that I reach out to, or the people who reach out to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Who's
like,
some of the people that's on this event?
so the show right here, I'm gonna let y'all know right here. We got so we got Right Price. That's my little cousin. Shout out my cousin Primo Right Price. He's doing his thing. We got True Maine. True Maine is Big Suge's son.
Oh, word?
Yes, from Gangstar. So he gonna be performing. We got Sasha Didy.
Okay.
She's a young sensational artist. I'm a fan of what she's been putting out. We got 4-1 Rari.
Okay.
She's a female that seems to be at the Jungle doing shows often, so I'm pretty sure she's gonna have some showmanship. You pulled it up. Appreciate you.
Yeah. I
You know what I'm
snagged
saying?
that right off.
Appreciate you, my dog.
So we talking right behind you.
We got little Ari. Ari's a female artist. She's gonna be performing as well. I've been promoting her. She seems like somebody that's excited to do the show as well. You know? We got Mrs. Delusional. Just the name itself just lets you know that she's gonna be bringing some type of energy to the crowd that people might not be familiar with. We got Crash Party. Crash Party, he's a crump dancer and an artist. He's actually was signed to Humpty Dump on records, so he gonna pull up with the nose and do the dancing. You know what I'm saying? He was also pushing the Outlaws. So, you know, it's crazy that he's a young artist and he has so much influence with these people. I'm like, bro, these people, they older than me. You know what I'm saying? And he's younger than me, and he knows about Humpty Dump and the Outlaws. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Brandon Grimes. Brandon Grimes, he's an artist from the Bean. I'm pretty sure a lot of people has come across him. He got that style of rap that's enticing. It's like lifestyle street rap, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, that money talk, that punchline talk. So I think he's gonna stand out. Not saying that he's gonna win, but I'm just saying he's gonna stand out because he's seasoned. I think he's seasoned.
No, he's seasoned. He did a lot of.
Yeah.
He's definitely a name that is recognized out here.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
And he's still doing it.
He's still doing it. And
Big
I think
shout out to you with all your work in the community. We see it.
Word.
And man, that's all
he
love.
does a lot, man.
That
He does
is
a
love.
lot, man. He's bigger than an artist. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to have him on the show. Then we got TGK Chaos, a female artist.
Ooh, the Golden Child.
The Golden Child.
She's everywhere, man. She's everywhere.
Yeah.
Chaos. Let me tell you, Chaos was the second guest of season 3, And I think her name has probably been mentioned in every
she's literally
interview
Chaos.
so far. Shout out to Chaos.
Yeah,
Let's
shout
go.
out to
Let's
Chaos.
go. She the first one I saw with the, you know they do the mic drops.
Okay.
There's a phone booth joint.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, she did that one. Yeah.
That's hard. And,
Yeah, she
you
got
know,
that music that like. Leave that woman alone, man.
Yeah, leave that woman.
Leave that woman alone, man.
Yeah,
You better
leave her alone.
And
And
she's poetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear it, and
That's
I hear
fact.
the pain, but I don't hear emotion. I hear more of the pain. So it's like that pain is what comes through the airways when she's rapping.
That's
I think
a fact.
people are gonna feel that at the show as well.
pain music. Speaking on that note, second commercial break.
It's official now. Okay. Cashier. Yeah, it's official now. Look, okay. If it ain't about no money, I don't wanna hear. That nigga talking loud, but he really scared. He smoking on them clouds, put one in the air. Niggas wanna ride the wave, you gotta pay your fare. What is for the money, two was for the counterfeit. If it ain't by no benefit, don't put my name up in the shit. Need to up your penmanship. To be legit, you need to quit. Feel like MC Hammer, how I'm dancing on this bitch. Yeah, life's a marathon. Yeah, I know it ain't no track me, but I'm running to the money, cause I never been an athlete. Yeah, I'm down to ride. You ain't never gotta ask me. I ain't hard to find. I be everywhere to cash me. Yeah, my life is like a movie, it ain't Pulp Fiction. Could teach you how to get this money, gotta pay attention. Yeah, I said you gotta pay your fee. Everybody watching me like I'm reality TV. What? If it ain't about no money, I don't wanna hear. That nigga talking loud, but he really scared. He smoking on them clouds, put one in the air. Niggas wanna ride the wave, you gotta pay your fare.
Neighbors know my name cause I be fucking bitches on different blocks. We don't say no names, I'm like Kevin Gates, you know fuck the cops. Bitch, I'm linked up, I'm like a Cuban wrapped around my neck. CTC, cut the check, I don't play about disrespect. I've been in the trenches for so long, you think I made it out. Feeling like I'm T.I. with them hoes, you know I bring them out. Hit my lawyer, tell him need that settlement, talking right now. Call your wifey, bet she won't pick up, she getting piped down. Speeding like a demon for no reason, niggas blick it up. Rolling up that sticky bud, smoking like a hippie does. Me and Cashier got some doozies with some booties. Call me Bootsy Collins, all these hoes love to call me Boosie.
If it ain't about no money, I don't wanna hear. That nigga talking loud, but he really scared. He smoking on them clouds, put one in the air. Niggas wanna ride the wave, you gotta pay your fare.
That joint was crazy right there. Another one.
Good look, man. That one's called Pay Your Fare. Shout out to my cousin, Mecca Cashier. He's on the track. Me and him. We shot that the Do Over Dome Studios in Quincy. So shout out to Matt, the engineer, for having us do our thing there. PSP.
You got Fennell on that again, huh?
Fennell again, you know what I'm saying? My man Don Vito's in the video showing us love. He's from New York. He's another artist that's out here pushing himself, doing this thing. So be on the lookout for Don Vito, you know what I'm saying?
Who's some of the just like quick briefing? Who's some of the artists right now that you see making noise? That off the top you're like, okay, boom, a few of them, handful.
Man, this is when I gotta tell Wally, like, you gonna see him on my showcases. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
The people who I think are hot or the people who come across my page,
Surprising them.
they on my show. Cause like
Okay,
I find people off marketing. So however you push yourself, there's a lot of artists that are gonna be on these shows that I want to tell you their names.
Yeah.
But then it would just sound like I'm plotting on them. But I'm plotting on everyone because at the end of the day, I need to understand the talent, the quality, the quantity. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you gotta play with quantity to get quality.
That's right.
And I've gone through a lot of quantity phases.
That's
and
a
I
fact.
say that through abundance. You know what I'm saying? Like I've done showcases for years where I seen artists develop and grow through the time, and then I seen artists disappear, which hurt me because I'm a fan of you. When I promote you and I click your name and I tag you and I put you on TikTok, IG, Snapchat, Facebook, I want people to know that I actually fuck with you.
Yeah.
I'm not that I'm just promoting you, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's where a lot of artists are gonna feel on the platform that is genuine.
What's some motivational words you have for those artists that you say, like, you know, you see some of them and then some of them slip away? Now, for the ones that slip away, what's some motivation you can give them to just keep rocking?
If you really love this shit, then you ain't gonna let it go. You understand what I'm saying? When I started to slip away from hip hop, like rap, that's how I got into promotions. I was like, I can't let this game go. You know, and
so one way or another,
it's one way or another. You know what I'm saying? I'm part of it. Like I still rap because I see other artists that I'm promoting rap. That's where kind of like the energy, like people don't understand. Like I'm not gonna lie, like when I first started doing shows, I used to think that the artists were better than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. Remember, I told you 2015 was my first show. So like a lot of those artists, I was like, yo, they're dope. I can't get access to them. Oh shit, they're on my show. But these artists, I don't know what they about. Yeah. I don't know what they got to offer. So I come through optimistic. I'm saying, oh shit, let me set this show up. Let me put this shit together. Let's see what y'all about. You know what I'm saying? And there's gonna be a crowd for y'all that's gonna be a judge with y'all that's gonna give you real shit. So we're all gonna be like a family at this show. You know what I'm saying?
Family affair.
Yeah, family affair.
And it's about that time. We almost out of here. But I got one recurring question I've been asking people on our podcast. So I'm gonna say street weed or dispensary weed, and why?
Depends on what city you at.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah. If you get street weed in, you know, you're not gonna get street weed in New Hampshire.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Even though the dude is selling you in the streets, he grew that shit.
Yeah.
If you pop up in like Denver, Colorado, Seattle, Portland, Oregon, maybe DC and all those places, I'm pretty sure they have their weed good to go. But I think Boston street weed is good. Like I think that we like the weed that we got in the streets is marketable in different regions and cities. Ooh. Like if you grab PK from Boston and you bring that shit to North Carolina, them niggas is buying that shit.
Yeah, they own that Boston.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been hearing that, and I noticed it too, cause that Boston street weed, my man's always come through with exclusive bags.
Yeah.
So you going street weed?
Yeah. Street weed, bro. Dispensary weed, it just tastes too grassy. They know what's the fireweed. They run it up on the fireweed. When were you ever paying top-notch price for fireweed? Never. So at the end of the day, they got the game fucked up. The only people that's copying that shit are weed connoisseurs. Yeah. People who are like, understand the science of weed. But we don't care about that shit. I'm not spending $42 on a tray 5 or $47. I wish I could tax you for the bud that you buying off me. Like, yeah, nigga, this tray's $30, but because you using card, we're gonna take 3.5 out of that, and we're gonna charge you $42 for that, my G. You know what I'm saying? Yo, they gonna be like, nigga, I'm gonna rob you for that shit, nigga.
So you with street weed then?
The black market. It's called the black market for a reason. The
black market. I respect that, boss.
You feel me?
And before we out of here, let's give them all your handles, Facebook, social media, all that.
Hey, real quick, we're going to do Ace of Truth 617, ACEDATRUTH 617. You can follow Show Me What You Got on IG at SHOWM3WHAT letter UGOTTT for the 3 T's. And that's the platform you can follow for all the shows, all the artists that's performing, any recaps, any events that we had in the past. We're going to have some merch being sold. I just want to give a big shout out to my sponsors real quick. A-Team, shout out to A-Team. He's going to be sponsoring clothes. Shout out to Modern Vandal out in Lawrence. He's going to be sponsoring clothes. Shout out to Vizo Lifestyle. He's going to be sponsoring clothes and the fashion show. So I just want to make sure everybody understands this is not just about me. This ain't about the artist. This is a collective group. Everybody that's on this show don't know each other. So please get acquainted. Please connect with each other, because at the end of the day, we all believe in y'all, and we want y'all to believe in us as well. Thank y'all for your time.
Wow, man. This is a great one, and it's been a great show. Once again, Cambridge Gucci Live. I'm your host, Wally Sparks, and as I say, Cambridge Gucci, man, we gonna get y'all out of here.
What up, nigga?
When it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. In the hood. When it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. In the hood. Whole head on the block. He ain't doing too good. He reaching for the. Watch out for the jug. When it rains, it pours. So raise it down, boys. In the forecast, so you niggas watch your barrel. Heard it was a slaughterhouse. Bodies like it's Dharma House. Told my little nigga leave them streets, I gotta get him out. Word around the hood, your OG down bad. No more jewelry, no more Gucci, just a gun in the bag. Aim for your rag. Hop at you, hop my 20s, few my niggas was bad. Couple of them did a bit and came home with a flag. Never had zero amount, but I had O's on the ass. Tell your partner if he need it, gotta pay me in full. Money making like a Mitch and got kicked out the school. In the projects with my hitter, hitting licks by the pool. Cold-hearted when I started out, submit went for 2. I ain't got a lot of niggas, but you paying to kick it. Stay in your business, so hook gon' stretch you out like it's fitness. Cover your face, cause they known for killing the witness. You off this like dog piss, don't end up on my shit list, nigga. When it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours in the hood. When it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours in the hood. Old head on the block, he ain't doing too good. He reaching for the. Watch out.